everybody, we're back. I'm Ray.
Atou.
And this is apparently Dead Wayne. Or something.
He looks how I feel.
I feel like we saw this. Or not.
My memory loss is probably related to this.
No, I think we saw this.
Basil filled me in.
If you need to rewatch it, you can. I'll probably just skip this for the video.
Thank you.
Let's see. Not A, not X, not Y.
Try pressing start.
I can
B.
understand you being upset.
There you go.
And,
Mission 10 is to make your way to the orbital elevator through the 8-grid-infested area and the underground preparation facility beyond it. Find any Nevic remnants you may encounter. Elevator prep facility is our destination. And we need to expect a large concentration of acrid. It is also likely that there are several automatic turrets left behind by Nevic. So it's supposed to be that Joe or Frank or Jimmy Johnson is leading Wayne to get here. Because he owes him his life. You helped me that one time. Remember when you pointed the gun at my head? Wait, why do I owe you guys again? I actually forgot where we saved his life. I know he tried to save Wayne because, like, they weren't supposed to shoot you. Fuck! I know they're bad guys, but I didn't think they'd shoot you.
how much must that suck for the Nevic remnants, as it calls it? They're just trying to get to the elevator to not die from the planet. And yet here comes this one space pirate just busting in and shooting up everybody that wasn't quick enough to ride it up.
I know, man. In that ride, it'd be even worse if a snow pirate showed up at some point. Sorry. I mean, equally, it would be pretty bad if a Zebesian space... But wait, no, that's not right. If a space pirate in general from Metroid showed up. I can't say Zebesian because they're not from Zebeth. Zebes. I don't know how you pronounce it. Who cares? There's a pronunciation that exists. That's what there is. It was very nice of Nemec to accidentally abandon this mech here, huh?
Well, it was very nice, like, whenever they did that in every single stage. Particularly in boss rooms.
Well, you gotta have your boss fountain and your boss equipment, otherwise you'd just be Wayne. Oh no, it's the Scorpion again. I guess they can fly. Jesus fuck.
That was taken care of.
No. There's some leftover turrets. Once again, computers and animals are conspiring against you. That's the wrong door, maybe. Is it actually open? Oh, wow. Okay, it didn't look like it was going to open.
Okay.
Guess you're going this way. Fuck me.
Not?
Maybe we should turn on the TV.
I'm a bit indisposed at the moment.
Is a pause button available? Oh, okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Volume adjusted. This is probably a good volume we should have chosen for the rest of the LP because I think that this game is a bit too loud.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't need
Yeah,
to
I was about to say, like, wait, why are you fighting him? Is that how it works on the sports team? Oh, jeez. Are they just shooting through the ground now? Is that a yellow PTX? Is that what's down here? An awesomer robot than what you have? Oh, hi guys. I guess they could just do that.
Okay.
They're just piling in through the ceiling. Holy crap. They're just piling in like crazy. This is hilarious. Too bad you can't heal robots at all.
Yeah, not until the sequel, right?
I feel like you're right, but I can't say for sure because it's been so damn long. I only remember enough stuff from this, like can't heal robots. Ammo caps and other weird stuff.
What? Is there something?
Apparently a roly-poly showed the hell up.
Huh. And me without my shotgun.
One could say that you've been caught with your pants down. Others can say probably not, since you'd be dead if that were the case, since this is Ice Planet.
But don't I have Mystic Arm Gauntlet keeping me alive?
I don't know, it really
Can
depends.
I literally just run around without any clothing on except for Mystic Arm Gauntlet and I'd be totally fine?
I really don't know. It seems like you would die faster from the cold temperature hitting your body. Thusly, you need to have a constant supply plugged into your arm. Do you think it died? in the explosion. Oh, it's a grenade launcher, I didn't realize.
And
There's another scorpion up there being an asshole. I don't think you're killing it. I'm also pretty sure this is all an unnecessary pathway, because you can't get up there. I don't think your mech will jump high enough.
okay, Levy.
Woohoo! Uh-oh. It's rolling. I wonder if you can... Yeah. This seems like it would have been the way that you were supposed to maybe... Oh, are you serious? These fuckers actually can fly. I was joking before. I thought they just did a fancy backward jump, but it needed a place to go, so it just kind of, you know, like auto-traveled to a land behind it. I didn't think it was... Oh, did you just fall back down here? No, this looks like a different area.
Okay.
Well, that happens. And this happens. And there you go.
A lot of something happening, yet with a lot of nothing as a result.
This really looked like you fell back down into the same trailer, like it was a ridiculously confusing path to get there. But that all the enemies were piling in through that one hole, like 3 feet away. Or I guess more like 10 yards? I don't know. I'm not good with distances, especially video game distances. That's where it gets really confusing. Like size and consistency is confusing when it comes to games, because like Wayne's model is probably smaller than any model of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You know, if you like just ripped them out and threw them next to each other, it'd be like, yeah, that's just how it works in polygon sizes. It's weird. Like a more better and sensible example that would be making sense from different generations apart, because this is PS3, Xbox 360 era, would be like an N64 model versus like a Wii model. Like throw Skyward Sword Link and Ocarina of Time Link next to each other, and he's going to be like probably about as big as his leg. Oh, hello, miniature boss. Jesus fuck. He's using that Berserker Barrage. It's just really slow, but it's got that hard stun lock, so you can't... What the fuck was that? Was that Fireball? Well, at least you're safe back here?
I'm not quite sure where to go from here.
Well, you could always shoot him in the butt thing, or whatever it is. It looks blocked right now, but I bet if you shoot enough, it'll break open. You got some rockets in your pockets. That didn't look like it did damage. I didn't see the number, like, skyrocket down. Oh, let me guess, you can't... What the hell is that? Just electricity stuff. It looks like his bottom carapace is actually, like, turning more red.
Maybe, but I would like to have a area of progress.
This is a confusing place that I'm having no memory of for some reason, which is kind of bothering me that I don't remember this level. For some reason, I thought a level getting to the space elevator would be outside, not in the ruins of the city that they built before they sealed it off. If it would help at all, there is a data post up there to your left, but I think we need to go down from the looks of this area. Oh, look, explodey jellyfish bags. That's always fun. Well, hopefully they don't try to blow you up or eat you, because exploding would be not fun. Don't waste the rocket. Okay. I thought you were already ready to shoot them all just so you killed 20 of them at once.
Well, actually I did press the fire button, but it just didn't fire for some reason. So, benefit, I guess?
Sure. Well, you're doing better now that there's not a butt ton of bosses everywhere. I think it's a bit much to throw the hardest boss in this game at you times 20 in a miniature form. So then it's technically less bad, except it's not. It's like, I think at that point it's effectively equals out to 2 times worse than that boss.
Imagine this is a thing in real life. Just some weird jellyfish, droopy, slimy thing that just floated in places, completely harmless, until you touched it.
Yeah, speaking of which, there's the actual fucking boss, I believe. So let's just ignore him. Or kill it, whatever, I don't care. I mean, whatever gets you through here alive. Like, this looks like a way.
I'll be waiting on the other side of the hive.
Oh, thank God, I thought you might be dead or something, Joe. They hadn't spoken since we started the mission.
Wait.
Everything else is hell.
Why don't I just go with him?
He's probably securing a stealth pathway for himself only. I don't remember them describing what he was supposed to do. It was probably in the cinematic, but, you know, what they're doing is kind of oh, this looks nasty.
Oh, from over there, like, just one gigantic energy pit.
It might be, just a bunch of T-energy. Hey, there's a couple of PTXs in this boss room. Closest one's to... Wow, there's like 4 in here. Well, time to grab like 8 of them, on, like, tether the rest to your back and just drag them with you. Oh, that's neat. I don't think any of the others had a light on the front. Lights. I wonder what the boss is. Oh! I forgot about this nightmare mess. Oh, okay, I think Joe is supposed to be helping escort them safely. And then it's like, Wayne can take care of himself. It's like, are you sure? This thing's kinda... glitched with the arm on the floor. Okay, never mind. Well, just keep sticking and moving. Remember the green eye strategy that ended up working pretty good when you finally were able to fully adopt it because you realized how to properly do it? There you go, that one. Stick and move, but do it in the air. It's much faster for some reason. Something about friction. Oh, fuck. I thought he just kind of exploded. I didn't realize he had a rocket launcher. It goes where you start with too many guns. Uh-oh, I hope there's Tina. Oh, you have a checkpoint, fuck it.
Having troubles.
I'm not remembering how this boss works because I forgot about this whole fucking level, apparently. Like, this thing is about as much news to me as it was the first time I saw it, which it feels like is now. Then again, for all I know, this level was added for Colonies Edition, although I highly doubt it. Because it seems like overkill to make a new level just cause. Alright, Joe, yeah, deal with this. Do this.
Maybe...
The sure being nice not attacking you. They were attacking like crazy when you started, but... Oh, there you go. Didn't quite have a lot of health left.
I wish I actually figured out a way to hurt the thing.
I'm trying to figure it out too, because I've done this before. You think I could remember more than enough of this game. But apparently I can only remember some parts of the beginning and the end, because the end's a pretty cool final boss. Well, I guess the boss isn't, but the fight is cool, is what I mean to say. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not usually a time where you can get both, as far as I can think. This thing has just got a weird-ass frickin' texture to its body. I think you shoot... Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I think you're shooting the correct spot, because that hole just became bigger. So shoot the other one. Because apparently when you blow open a hole, that doesn't open more of a weak point to shoot. Maybe it's carterizing. Well, you just gave it bigger nips.
Ah, it is Momoka.
I don't understand.
It's a Dragon Ball Super reference.
Oh, I'm never gonna get it for probably like 80 more seasons then.
Actually, I wonder if they even translated that joke.
Oh, okay. Well,
What does Momoka means? It means biggest nipples, which is great honor or something like that. I'm a bit unsure.
so I feel like that you're actually getting the tentacles to bleed out at the ends, but I'm not too sure because they don't... Oh, wait, was that it slamming? Okay, yeah.
Was I hurting it? Oh, no, it was getting ready to hurt me.
Try dodging it if you're able to. That, like, the air dodge, because they seem to... Oh, wait, there you go, shoot him. Shoot the head! Oh, fuck. Get up on the Hydra's back! Apparently that's a sort of meme because of how much Phil said in Kingdom Hearts 2. I didn't remember that being a thing. Maybe because I was ignoring it, and then I eventually probably realized, like, what the hell is he saying? Quick, grab the juice, it's right next to you. You might survive and not die. Hooray. Looks like you got just enough... You know, that kind of hilariously doesn't make sense. Oh no, I spent all of my energy powering this mech. Hey look, 1,500 back to power this new mech. Of the energy I don't have. Oh fuck, that's not gonna do shit, it's an EM laser. Unless it's not specifically electromagnetic that way, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to be a
Ah, darn
robot.
it.
Like, it doesn't need to be a robot or whatever.
Why must I forget the golden rule? Never hit B while in a robot.
Oh well. Games have different rules and they're confusing.
Rocket launcher.
I can't help but notice they aren't seemingly able to hit you from behind themselves. Probably not true completely, but it looked like he wasn't trying to attack. Oh, okay, yeah, it looks like... So, yeah, just shoot that one in the head. Damn. Had you gotten a direct shot with the rocket, that would have probably done it. Oh, there's always the guy on the left over there. He ain't doing shit. That was a terrible shot, I have to say. Very sorry. Okay, so they have a pattern of slam 3 times and they can't do shit here, which makes this a hell of a lot less of a dire fight than I thought it was. That was a direct, clean shot. I just don't know if you hit him in the damage point.
E.D.N. laser. What makes that different from the normal laser?
Well, usually it means electromagnetic and is usually meant for disabling electronics. That's why I'm not sure if it'll actually do damage or not. And then you have the laser rifle, but that uses up more of your energy, so... Bad times are to be had. Uh-oh. Oh wow, I'm surprised it missed. Which means the rest of the moves should miss. It's like that one fight where the boss kept trying to hit you, but he couldn't reach you. Okay, there you go.
And then that happened.
You just somehow were getting a clean shot on them at all. Unless you were, and the rockets on the mech just happened to not be strong enough to kill it in one hit. And probably the E.D.N. laser did nothing because it's an electromagnetic laser, not a physical. Physical laser? Does that make sense? Is that the right term to use?
I'm not sure.
Looks like you got splash damage off that rocket because that looks ready to pop. And he's not attacking? Uh-oh. Reload it faster! Oh shit. I was about to say, I hope you took a couple of steps back. I just realized that...
Darn it. Freaking delay in firing the rocket.
Well, now you can fire it again. He was saying aim for the feelers. Oh, it doesn't drop any juice. Well, time for LH to kick in again. I still like that joke, even though I haven't made it on episode whenever I first made the joke.
Okay, so it looks like the first thing I should do is switch my rocket launcher.
Mm-hmm. And stay outside the mechs and try to draw them out the fight.
Yep.
I mean, not the fight, the tentacles. Just gotta bait them into an attack and then take them down. Excuse me. Uh-oh.
Huh.
You weren't all the way to the wall, were you?
I thought I was.
Alright. Okay, so it takes 2. Try using the machine gun real quick.
Okay.
Oh, you tried to use a grenade. Okay, I didn't even notice you did that. I thought you were trying to punch it for some reason. Okay, so 1 rocket and a machine gun as human is pretty good. Sorry, I thought you were about to start flailing around. I just got reminded of the get down with the GoldenEye glitch. Where that whole meme sort of started. Well, these things are actually pretty susceptible to machine gun fire. I did not expect that. So you can save the rocket for the boss for whatever is about to happen. Let's take a look and see what happens. Well, he grew another tentacle. Does that mean you need to shoot the tentacles? Do you need to shoot these things? Oh, there's a hole down there. I didn't even notice that the last time because it's all gross and ew. Ew.
Let's see.
Oh, there's the core. And there's an electromagnetic... Oh, God, no. Okay, so apparently this thing can produce electromagnetic Metroids, I mean jellyfish bags. Well, now we know what to save the rockets for.
Photos?
Sure, but those weren't electric, were they?
Maybe.
I'm also pretty sure it was pronounced Kamado, or was it Kamado? Ah, well, potato.
Who the hell says potato?
I don't know, this is a funny joke to always use, though. Who in God's fucking name says God fucking damn potato? So he's just so fucking in disbelief. It's such an utterance of words. It's weird that once you got that open in the tunnel, I suddenly remembered, fuck, that's right, that's how you're supposed to do this. But I couldn't remember anything else leading up to this. Rockets in your pockets. Aim for that gross part. With the rockets. They'll do damage faster. DPS race. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I noticed the jellyfish glitching out towards you first before the tentacle flying out. Then I realized the tentacle flying out, and then it got worse.
Okay, this seems like it might be one of the few bosses that's actually quite easily doable on feet.
Yep. In fact, it pretty much is only doable on feet because you can't squeeze a mech down there. Maybe if there's like a bike mode, but then that's really pushing it. And I mean, literally in that case, you probably have to push it through there. Hop on it, then shoot, and then fall off into the lava and die. Unless that's actually thermal energy, I don't know. Like, I wasn't kidding in Lost Planet 2 when I was saying a previous episode thing of like, can you imagine just waiting through a whole thing of thermal energy? Then I was like, actually that's a thing in Lost Planet 2, and it's not lethal at all, you just like have infinite thermal energy, basically. It's crazy. That was some good chunk of damage, but I'm expecting the tentacle to... Wait, did that just... Yeah, they got rid of it. Oh shit, you're like cauterizing all of the areas where it could produce something. Because you blow up the other holes on the front of him and they become bigger holes that aren't hurtable anymore. Unless it's about to pop out now. Oh, I think he's mad. He's doing that now. He's spread him out of the front! Now it's being even more gross of a boss. Yeah. What the hell's it doing now? Oh, it's using all of its options. That one's not being hurt anymore. Shoot the other one. I don't think you can bruise it.
Using its options, throwing its slaves at
Oh
me.
god.
This thing don't know how to org.
Electromagnetic cloud monsters. Yeah. If you shoot the other nip hole from here, it should stop it from creating more nip monsters. Yeah, see, like that. It's disgusting, but hey, it's doing it. Does that mean this thing birthed all the acrid on this planet, or is this just one of the creatures? Because otherwise, what the hell? Why wasn't there something like this in the sequel?
Darn it.
The mothership's approaching! Shut up, Bill, we get it. The hatches are open! Shut up, Bill! But Fox, the hatches are open! Bill, I swear to God, if you don't shut up, I'm going to start killing more of your friends again. Fox, those are one of ours! We're just not going to mark which ones they are, so it's even harder for you. Uh-oh, and I guess the next hit's going to kill you if you don't do something about this. Except for all this copious amounts of T energy being thrown in your face. Or that bomb. Fuck. How come this tentacle isn't dying? Instead, it's killing you faster. Oh shit, no. I'd be careful of that. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Well, hopefully you don't die immediately.
Sure is taking a lot longer to kill than last time.
But thankfully it whiffed that attack super hard. Like, what the fuck? Thank God. Okay, now shoot that before he ruins your day. And day ruins. Okay, I was about to say, don't get too close to it. Oh, Jesus, thank God you went underground. Well, that's one hit. Now you just need another before he does the thing. Well, it did something. It was indeed something, but Jesus Christ, this boss just got a lot harder, didn't it? It seemed so simple like 2 minutes ago. Or was it 5? Fucking Christ. I think we'll have to call it quits at the end of this episode. I mean, mission. Of course we'll have to call it quits at the end of the episode. Ah, fuck.
Okay, well, at least now I have, like, a good idea of what's what. I should probably not be jumping into the mech.
Well, that could help for just the tentacle part. At least the second phase, actually. Then you have something to work with.
Yeah.
Then you can take all the damage. It'd disable your mech and not kill you. And it would probably not damage the mech too much. Shut up, Frank. You don't know what I'm talking about. My name's Luca. Whatever. Hey, how's Frank doing? You mean Joe? Yeah, Frank. He's still alive, right? My name's Joe. Like, he just starts acting like a douchebag for some... Whatever, I don't care anymore. I'm pretty much checked out at this point. I'm just here to get revenge for my dad, I guess. Whatever. You know, for the second time, because that darned green eye. Ooh. I mean, it wasn't the one responsible, but it technically was. If he never beat up his dad's robot, he wouldn't have had to climb out of it and be like, "Oh, it's not damaged at all, and it's still working, but I really need to get out of it and die. For story reasons! For my son! He needs motivation!" Saw some chain of events that last 30 years into planning. Seriously, can't believe I forgot it was a weirdly important plot thing like that. It's like, yeah, he was comatose for 30 years, but he's okay. I guess because it technically doesn't matter in the long run. Which makes me think about a lot of stuff, like... does that other dude that we saw that had the hologram, did he have that on him too? Otherwise, he should have been, like, super, like, babby kid whenever Wayne was, you know, not 30 years in a coma 30 years ago. That goes for, like, a lot of other characters that would probably be, like, much younger than him at the time. Like, I thought about that later on, and I was like, that's kind of weird to think about. Oh, jeez. I was gonna suggest maybe get over there before you bust the tentacle, but it'll probably be gone long enough for you to get in there and blast it once. It seems to be one of those kinds of weird boss patterns, you know? Yeah. Like, yeah, you get to blast it once, but you don't get a bonus chance. It's script. Script fight. Sometimes the worst, but done right, it can be really cool. You know, like in an RPG. When it's like, well, you already beat the final boss, so here's the fun part. Like every Persona game. I'm kidding. I don't know about the first two at all. I wonder if they'll break that tradition in 5 or not. Like, I wouldn't mind either way if they did or not. It's just a cool thing. Uh-oh. Looks like you actually should have been closer. I actually thought it would last long enough till you got a clean hit on it, but apparently it's timed indeed.
Oh, right, tentacle. I nearly forgot about it.
Yeah, well, you can stop ever shooting the babbies that are shooting around everywhere, but they don't do much damage. Well, you're doing lots of damage there. I guess. I don't know. Maybe if you were in a versus, you could beat it up more. That's right. I'm calling them versus now instead of a VS. I don't care about various suits.
I still call them levs.
I know, for the ones that look like them. Yeah, I just realized though the one you were pouting at the beginning of this mission was like a black Lev, wasn't it? He just had a different faceplate, not a flat head, like a Lev. Now, if only there was a Jehudi like around here to make sure that they didn't die, because you know that would help.
Yeah.
Did you like jump at the last second or something? Oh, I thought you actually blew up the tentacle already.
Yeah, me too.
Well, now you can make sure that that has actually happens after this swipe. Okay, now you can. Savor the moment. Fuck.
Well, I learned how to reach at angles finally.
I just saw it itch forward with its claw. Gross. At some point, this boss has to die. Not sure if it'll be today. You're out of ammo.
Oh, okay.
Use your heavy machine gun. The man-made one. You might move faster without it, too, actually, if you want to get in there in enough time.
Yeah.
I see what your plan is here. It's not a bad idea. Get rid of these giant flashbang monsters. I think you blew up the tent. Never mind. I keep mistaking other monsters dying for it being exploded.
Get up.
Nope. There are much tinier ones on the ground. It's weird.
That's odd, though.
Yeah.
I wonder why it is that, like, that tentacle just seemed to have got a lot more tougher to break. Is it because there's more enemies flying around, or do they just, like, increase its durability?
It would be absorbing more damage for the tentacle. I still question why you didn't jump into a VS for that second phase, though. Because, like, it really seems like we'd be better in the long run. Otherwise, you just had to repeat your strategy.
It just seemed like the wrong decision at the time.
Well, fuck, that almost hit him. Sadly, close only counts in horseshoes, apparently. Not sure I believe that statement, but whatever, it's a saying. Here's an idea. Do that one strategy of walking into it with your machine gun. The bolts will get there faster. There you go.
Okay, so I can get off like one shot,
Try jumping. You move a little faster, don't you?
unfortunately.
Why, unfortunately?
Because, you know, it would have been nice if there was like a run.
Yeah. Did you get it? It looks like you did half the damage. I question why you'd switched off a rocket launcher.
I usually get off one rocket, but maybe I should have just fired off one rocket and then like switched over to the gun instead of trying to reload.
Yeah,
I just figured the gun would have enough bullets to take care of the problem.
yeah, but I figured that it might actually be a specific case of, oh, no, you hit a row with the rocket, it needs to come back out real quick.
This looks like a Final Fantasy monster to me all of a sudden.
You know, it kind of already looked like it didn't belong in this game when I first saw it. I was trying to think what, and that matches up. It's like a Final Fantasy 13 boss, really. You know, actually, maybe more like a Fiend from 10, because they had some pretty wicked-looking designs in there. Like, how about that one weird ribcage monster that doesn't make sense? I'll eat you, and then you'll be stuck in this ribcage that's completely hollow, which means that I don't actually digest things.
Oh, you don't get what that design was about?
It just drowns things in it?
Yeah.
Okay. That
Remember,
seems like it
Fiends-
doesn't get food.
Well, fiends don't need to eat.
That's dumb.
Well, I would presume they don't need to eat because you do remember they're just the ghosts of people that clung together once they got pissed off enough, yeah?
Sure. Sure, ghosts and regrets and whatnot. All these shells full of ghosts. Alright, I'm done making bad puns.
Switch that out. No, and okay.
Let it rip.
Let's do this.
I suddenly reminded myself of the Beyblade catchphrase, which reminds me of that one game we got put for a request at some point.
Ah, yes.
We need to get Suya over here or something at some point so we can all do that.
Yeah.
Try flying, that's a good trick. Well, that worked pretty fast. Now you just have to get out of there really fast. And oh, this is a pretty good time, actually.
The forbidden technique. Pressing B.
Nope. It's instantaneous and too fast. Well, at least the VS is the faster way to get this done. For this phase, at least.
I guess that explains the jellyfish.
What do you mean?
You know, the stunning electro jellyfish.
Yeah, well, I kind of figured they're here for something. They stun you too in general, so whatever. I think it can still spawn jellyfish even though you break those. They seem to come from nowhere. Well,
Okay.
that's all of that done. Time to fly high. I meant to emphasize that I was saying the word fly, but it sounded like I said fly high. You know, like that one Kirby song, I guess. You did it! Get out of there! Before it's too late! Oh shit, it's too late. Make sure you got your rockets okay. It's got a... Okay, good. I didn't know if you could reload and move with the rocket. Hooray, you did that part. I think it's done. It's done. Alright, what happens now? I think you gotta get out of here.
Oh boy, that wasn't the fun part.
Quick, get up on the Hydra's back. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing you got out of there. I think it just collapsed the tunnels. That would have hurt, probably. Now it's doing some even more crazier shit that might require getting in a mech for safety. It's really throwing explosions around. Maybe all of its parts... Oh, it regrew those. Gross. Oh, that was fast. They already broke. Oh! It's opening up its big, ugly head. That must be revealing a weak points. Like, it will retract into the ground and then he opens up his mouth, so that might be the time. There you go. That looks really gross. It's got a mouth tongue inside of its mouth. This kind of reminds me of a Dead Space boss, actually, a little bit. Just a tiny. Just a small amount. Okay, a very large amount. Less teeth, though. This is just a weird boss, okay? I don't know what else to say about it. I'm thinking pretty much at the end here. In fact, I would make a suggestion whenever this mech explodes, because I'm expecting it to soon. Might be the smarter move to let it explode, actually, because then you can get some teen energy and survive longer. Especially since he just ran out of ammo for a gun. Okay, if you grab that health and then get to another mech, go grab the shotgun on the other side of the room. And then you can get up in its face and do a lot more damage when it opens its gross mouth.
Okay, I got...
EM laser, but there's a rocket next to you somewhere, but the shotgun's over there somewhere.
Okay, Gatling gun. That's problem one.
That should be it, yeah. This should help you mop up the rest of this fight. With all the ridiculous stuff going on. Quick, now's your chance, fly! Fly like you never knew. Except that you already did because you've done it before. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize it was a lava burst. Oh, I didn't... Okay, that was new. Oh, it's just straight up stuck open. You should probably get closer since he's being dumb and doing this right now. Of course, it's probably just in massive pain and not being stupid, actually. Ah, fuck. That's a neat looking move and everything, but it's kind of weird. Ah. Okay, that was a direct hit that didn't do damage. These aren't doing much damage for all these projectiles he's got. Yeah! Woo! Now it's gonna look all weird as it crumples up into black hole suit, whatever it does. I don't know, it looks
that
like
might
lava.
need to be censored.
Hey look, you somehow blew a hole through it. I guess it was too much for it to completely die. Watch out, everybody, sequel bait. Oh, it's good that this door conveniently opened just in time for the boss to be dead. And for loading screen to happen?
Man, that was some elevator guard.
Yep. Well, here's Joe. What now, Joe?
From here on, we're treading into Nevik territory.
We finally arrived.
Then what the
Here.
hell did we just walk through?
What's this?
A friend of yours gave it to me.
Friend? You don't mean... Yuri?
Mr. Solotov, help us from the grave, even though he's
the
not
one
dead.
that approached me. He was trying to explain a lot of different things. But at the time, I trusted Eisenberg and couldn't believe a word of what Yuri was saying. I kept my distance from him for a while. But one time he said he had to meet me and that it was urgent. I went to the designated spot, but all I found was a note and that device.
What did the note say?
It said, make sure this device finds its way to a snow pirate named Wayne. When Eisenberg ordered me to make contact with the very same person, it put me on edge.
What about Yuri? Where is he now?
What I've heard confirms what Eisenberg said, that he was thrown into a containment facility. It wasn't just because of his involvement in the Frontier project, but also due to his sniffing around too much.
Where are they holding him? Do you know?
Conveniently enough, it's on the way to the orbital elevator.
That is convenient.
Let's go.
Rick. Huh? No. Hold on to that for me. Gotcha. Thank you. You've done more than enough for us already.
What?
I get the feeling there's unfinished business you need to resolve. We should split up from here.
I'm sorry. The rest of the route has been programmed into your trailer's main computer. It should guide you the rest of the way.
Got it.
I'm leaving you the anti-VS rifle. It might come in handy. Sorry I hesitated earlier. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be shaking hands with a snow pirate.
Best buds, maybe.
How about that route Joe gave us?
Good to go. Leave it to us.
All right. It's time to go free our old friend Yuri.
How's that route that Joe gave us? It's exceedingly full of nothing but traps. He has betrayed us again. Damn. Oh, we're just rolling into the next level? Well, I guess we're gonna have to stop here real quick, because this is over more than I was expecting.
Okay then.
We'll have to see you guys next time.
See you later.